Hey guys, welcome back. This is video 3 of some recent back issue hauls. This is more centered around Bronze Age superhero stuff, mostly DC, a couple Marvel, just some stuff to upgrade, some stuff I had, or like I say, to fill in some gaps. A little bit of everything, but we'll get started. Okay, here we have World's Finest number 237. Intruder from a Dead World, which I think I might already have this one, but my copy's coverless. It was the original I had as a kid, so just trying to upgrade some stuff. Okay, here's some missing issues I had from this run. New Teen Titans number 10. The great run from Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Ground Zero. Number 11. New Teen Titans. More George Perez. And more Apes music in the background. And number 18, the return of the original Starfire, which was a Russian hero, actually. A great Perez cover. And number 19, more Wolfman and Perez, guest starring Hawkman in this issue. Okay, here's another upgrade. This is from the original Teen Titans series from the 60s and 70s. This is an upgrade from a coverless copy that I have. This is number 47. It looks like this might be a Rich Buckler on the cover. Not sure. Okay, another upgrade from my coverless copy. Superman 301. This is a great story, Superman versus Solomon Grundy, with a great Ernie Chan cover. And another Superman versus Solomon Grundy, number 320. Great cover by Garcia Lopez. Back when Superman was actually Superman. This is a reading copy, but I always try to get all these square-bound books that I can. This is a great series. Marvel Superheroes, featuring Daredevil and Iron Man, number 31. This one is kind of beat up. Got a little chunk out up here. Got a little bit of creasing on the side there, but a good reader copy. Okay, got one little oddball thing, not really a superhero, but got GI Combat number 192. And the reason I was glad to get this one is, if anybody remembers back in '76, DC had this promotion. Like for 1 month, all their comics had this DC Comics Salutes the Bicentennial on the top, and I think you could, if you collected all 25 or however many books there were, you could cut off this logo and send it in, and you'd get like a DC comic or a Superman belt buckle, actually. So I never did have. The bad thing is, when I got the comics, every time I got one with that banner, I would cut the top off. I said, okay, I'm going to get that belt buckle. Well, I couldn't find all the comics that were listed because, years ago, back in the day, you couldn't go to like your corner drugstore and expect every DC comic to be there, or every Marvel comic, or every Charlton comic, or whatever you were into collecting. So it just kind of, hit and miss, kind of haphazard. So a lot of my comics got ruined that way, the ones that had this logo. But actually, I've replaced all of those. And I'm probably about maybe 3 or 4 issues shy of having all the ones with the Bicentennial logo. So to me, I think that's pretty cool collectible, to have that run. I think it's another Luis Dominguez cover on this one. It's in actually pretty high grade. I'd probably call this a VF plus. Okay, here's another upgrade from a beater that I have, DC Superstars number 3. This reprints the first Adult Legion story. And against the Adult Legion battles the Legion of Supervillains. And I think this was Jim Shooter and Kurt Swan on this. So cool story in that book. More Legion related stuff. 2 I actually didn't have from the probably late 70s, early 80s. It was number 266. It was a great Dick Giordano cover. And I think this is actually Steve Ditko on the art. Might be mistaken. Yeah, it says Jimmy James and Frank Chiaramonte, but you can tell that's Steve Ditko. And I think later on it probably was James and Chiaramonte. Yeah, you can tell that's not Ditko. And but this definitely is. So Legion of Superheroes 266, and here's Legion 276 with a Rich Buckler and Dick Giordano cover. And Steve Ditko actually did all of this one, and he's credited in this one. So kind of an oddity. Ditko was on the Legion for a few issues. I'm not sure his style really suited the Legion. They were sort of a sci-fi based book, because it was in the future and there was a lot of high-tech stuff and spaceships, but there's, it's Ditko, so, it's all good. So, happy to have those. And another favorite character of mine, if I can get him out here. I was a big fan of Plastic Man. It's 4 issues that I didn't have of the run in the 70s. DC actually started a series in the 60s, and it got discontinued. And I think it started back up with like issue 11 in like 76 or 77, and it went to like issue 20 or 21 maybe. But here's issue 17, and I think most of the art and covers are by Ramona Fradon, who I think is another one of those artists that doesn't get enough recognition. So great fun here. Plastic Man 17. Plastic Man number 18. And all these are in probably very fine near mint shape. I mean, I don't see any blemishes on these at all. You have the original DC Bullet up here. Cool stuff. Plastic Man number 19. And I like the little thing how you could be in the Superman movie. I think that was probably Superman 2 or 3 that contest was for. But this is another cover by Ramona Fradon and I think Bob Smith on the inks. And Plastic Man number 20. Here's one, I've always wanted this one just for the cover, and of course Morbius is one of my favorite characters of Marvel. So here you have Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 8 with the great Paul Gulacy cover. Okay, this is the book that I had. I bought when it originally came out, and I think this is one of the ones that got lost in a divorce. But I saw a copy of it for a good price, and I got Green Lantern, Green Arrow number 100. Great Mike Grell cover. The lead feature, I don't think Grell did that. I think it was Alex Savick, or however you pronounce his name. But there's a backup feature, Green Arrow and Black Canary by Mike Grell. So, excuse me. But a pretty cool book. It's in high grade with a great cover. Okay, and the last one I got in this bunch is one of the few issues of Aquaman in the original series of that I don't have of Jim Aparo. This is number 60. I think I'm about too shy of having Aparo's run because I think he started with like number 40. Of course, before that you had Ramona Fradon on Aquaman, and then Nick Cardy did some great work. But I really love Jim Aparo's artwork on this after he came over from Charlton. So some great stories and art in this. Okay, guys, that's all I got for this round. Stay tuned for the next one. Ordering Leopard.